Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition video. Today, guys, we're going to be showing you the amazing Bedrocktimize add-on for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So, with that being said, if you guys are hyped, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with all your friends. This add-on will definitely help improve your Minecraft performance, get you better frames, and overall just a nicer experience. So, with that being said, let's get started. Alright, guys, and so in order to download this add-on, you're just going to go to the description. You're going to go to the area that says download link. Once you go there, you just click on it. You'll be an MCPE site. Just go down, go to the area where it says download, click on that. It'll bring you to this site where you simply just have to wait a few seconds for an ad. Once the ad is done, you'll be able to go on and then eventually download the add-on. Once it is downloaded, you can just click open with Minecraft if it is in your notification bar, or it will pop up in your downloads in the corner, and then you should have it. If, of course, though, you don't know how to install add-ons, we have a video on that. Link in the description. Now, there's actually two things you're gonna need to download, guys. Of course, you don't have to download the second one, it's up to you, but obviously you're gonna need the Bedrocktimize, which is the first one, and then the other one, which is a bonus one called the Bedrocktimize Plus Pack, which is just a little extra bonus thing that works out quite well. So once you have them downloaded, just activate them by clicking on it. You can go ahead and activate both if you choose to download both, and they should say they're active. Anyways, once they're active, let's go ahead and take a look at what they do. Now, first, to actually physically activate them, you just have to escape the settings, and once you do that, it will say load resource packs, and then bam, it'll say their Minecraft Bedrocktimize. If you see the text, you know it's working. So basically, instantly you'll see that the UI changes. The text goes in different areas, the buttons look different. Obviously, your guy is now in the middle of the screen, so you already know that it is working, and you also see a little cog in the corner. So anyway, of course, now you can click on the cog to get some information if you care about that, or you can just go to the settings and get down to the stuff that you probably care about. Now, there's a reason that this add-on is actually nearly better than Optifine, and we're going to show you why. So obviously, it gives you the information, firstly, the info, so it gives you some features. It says the single tap F5 toggle, organize settings, new start screen UI, the low foliage, remove water fog, added Bedrocktimize title, replaced item group icons with arrows, change selection items to green, and grass paths have top texture on all sides. Obviously, there's the creator and also the special thanks. So now here's the quick camera toggles. We'll show you once again in game, but this is just basically for perspective, a quick little place to change first person, third person, back view, front view, blah blah blah. Obviously, you can also hide the HUD or hide hand. These are basically just things that you may quickly want to have if you're taking a thumbnail or want to take a picture or something. So nice and easy to access them. Then you get your player area. This is where you can do your normal stuff like your FOV, your paper dolls, your view bobbin and jazz. So nothing really changes there. Once you go to the graphics, things do start to get a little more interesting. So obviously here, once again, is your render distance, place your anti-aliasing. You have some settings like your fancy graphics in that if you want to toggle them and blah blah blah. And then of course, the new thing, which is the advanced settings area, which Bedrocktimize brings, which gives you a whole bunch of new stuff that you can actually work with. So you can actually work with the text, background capacity, the HUD capacity, obviously max frame rate. Sometimes if you struggle to get certain types of frame rate, you may want to just set it to a constant something, which can actually help you have better frames. So maybe your device can only handle about 30 frames, and rather than it jumping up and down, you can just, you know, like sometimes 60, sometimes 40. You can just set it to a constant 30, and it'll actually end up being smoother. Obviously, there's the normal GUI scale modifier and some other things, as you guys can see, such as the VSync, which is, you can have that enabled or disabled or adaptive. So now, probably for the best performance, you change this to around 60 FPS, and then obviously turn off your VSync. It just makes the performance run a bit better. And then other than that, basically the normal stuff. Of course, you have your audio, blah blah blah, your keyboard and mouse controls. But there is a cool little section called recommendations that you can actually check out. Now this is where the creator actually gives you some ideas to get the best performance. So he says that obviously vertical sync, turn that off, as we said. You can turn your render distance to low, particle render distance, you can turn that to 0, anti-aliasing, you can put that to minimum, text, anti-aliasing, you can turn that off, beautiful skies, render distance, or render clouds, you can off that, fancy bubbles, fancy graphics, off, and of course smooth lighting off. If you do all those things, you could probably get the best performance, as they say, but of course there is also the additional thing which you can download, which is the Bedrocktimize Plus Pack, which of course if you have that active and you click on it and go to the little wrench, you guys can then actually further turn off your render distance, so you can actually turn it all the way down to one chunk. Now this is obviously if you really struggle with frames and you know your device isn't really good, then you can change it to 1 chunk, but just keep in mind that you're not going to see much ahead of you. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to set up all the things here that they say, and then we're going to hop in quickly and see what the performance is like. Now guys, as you can see, we're in a world. Now firstly, if you go to your UI, you go into your inventory and jazz, you're going to see that it has changed. Obviously, you now have your armor in that in one spot, you have your hotbar there, and you also can go into your other inventory area and you're going to see that it is also quite different. So you got your health and you got this. So basically it always has everything seen on hand, which is quite nice. But as you guys can see, as far as the looks of this Bedrocktimize, well, it's definitely optimized. I mean, you can't see much on the distance. Yeah, very kind of spooky in a way. I mean, if you like this type of stuff, go for it. If you're struggling with performance, definitely recommend doing this. It's not a looker, guys. Don't go in here thinking it's gonna look beautiful. It's not. But you can still play the game. You know, you can farm your pigs, ride your horses, you know, build your house, mine your wood. So if you're struggling to run Minecraft, it will work. I mean, it's not pretty, but it'll do the job. As well as see on the corner, you can also see there's a built-in compass and clock with the new look in gold and iron textures as well. So you can see there's the compass and there's the clock, which are always built in. So you'll always know the time and you'll always know which direction you're heading, which is especially helpful when you can't see much around you. Now quickly, we're just going to show you once again the things we talked about earlier, which is the quick toggles. This is obviously the perspective. As you guys can see, we can just easily tap it and then bam, we have changed our perspective. And if we want to go back, we can easily do that just by popping on the thing. And then as you guys can see, we are back to first person. Now finally, just to prove that the frame thing actually does work, we are going to turn it down. So let's put it down to 10, and now you're going to see that it actually only does 10 frames per second. So as you guys can see, there is 10 frames per second. That is what 10 frames per second looks like. Not very smooth, but I mean, if your device struggles to run anything more than that, this will at least provide a constant, you know, smooth experience. So you're not going up and then you're going down, because that's actually more irritating than just something constant. Yeah, it does work. Bedrocktimize, it's a darn good add-on, and we definitely recommend install it. Especially the extra pack as well, it really does help. It just makes the frames so much better, and if you're struggling with performance, we really recommend it. As you can see here, it's on 60 frames, so this is what 60 frames looks like. And if you have a device that can withstand things like 120 frames, you can probably set that to constant as well. Or of course, it's unlimited, it's your choice. One other thing guys, if you go to the chat and commands area, you're going to see that it has nice little buttons as well, which is handy. So quite nice. Anyways guys, that's gonna wrap up the video. That is Bedrocktimize, the add-on that we believe is better than Minecraft Optifine. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Obviously the download link is in the description. Once again, if you struggle with that, we do have a video on how to install add-ons, link in the description. But with that, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and with that, we'll see you all next time. Goodbye everybody.